creek rocks. Yes, the first clean out or clean up, however which way you look at it. But yes, that's what this video is about. The rock tumbler is doing the creek rocks and the first cleanup. I am on my walk and I will narrate. If I said that right, I probably didn't. I look like a big old idiot, but that's okay. I'm at the age I don't care. But I will narrate this video and show us doing the rock tumbler. All right, guys, I'm down here doing my walk. Get my walk on and okay. See, my glasses steam up when it's really cold out here, and it looked like the viewfinder was kind of steamed up. I do not have my gimbal stabilizer, as whenever I do walks, I use my other selfie stick. All right, guys, let's get started talking about the rocks. All right, these rocks came from Versailles State Park, the creek. And like all the other times, when she first opens up the lid on the rock tumbler, it always has that weird clay, melted clay, wet clay look. I don't know what it is. This always seems to be my favorite part, to see what it looks like in there after it's been tumbling for a week. Somehow in my mind, when it's doing this, I always think it's particles of the rock that's becoming dust, and it's getting mixed with the water and it's becoming clay or like concrete. I don't know why, but I always feel that. My other favorite part about the rock tumbling and the cleanup is when Angie goes over to the sink and she washes them off for the first time. That's when you get a glimpse of what they look like. And guys, I caught a glimpse of something. I was like, whoa. We'll get to that here in a few minutes. But yeah, that's my other favorite part about what she does when she goes to the wrenching off cycle. After she wrenches them off, we're gonna stop for a second. Then we take them over to the towel and we get to see what they look like for the first time. You know, after 1 week, this is just 1 week in a rock tumbler. I'm gonna probably speed this part up. But after 1 week, I was blown away. It's mind-boggling how pretty these things are coming out after 1 week. Then again, in the back of my head, I'm also saying, shoot, after 3 more weeks of this, how small are some of these going to get? Heck, I may remove some of them out before the cycle is done, because they are really starting to look remarkable. Let's see, we've done the river rocks. We've done a couple of the river rocks. We've done the geo rocks. Now we're on the creek rocks. And guys, I'm here to tell you, outside doing the geo rocks, these creek rocks are looking the prettiest. Oh yeah, they are looking nothing like they would turn out. Like when we put them in there, they look nothing like that right now. These almost look like they're done already, and they're like really, really beautiful. I couldn't get over how awesome they look. They are starting to shine. And you can see other things. I mean, after about a week more, or about 3 more weeks of this, it's just going to bring it out even more. And some of the bigger ones, actually, the bigger ones there, they started off white. I mentioned, if you remember in my last video, I said, I don't think these will probably make it. Oh no, underneath all that white stuff, turned out to be a beautiful rock. I can't get over how beautiful they are. Now she gets to put the rocks back in the rock tumbler, and one at a time, and getting things situated. Then she puts the powder junk in on there. Yeah, the powder stuff, I'm not exactly sure what it's called. I mentioned it once before in my videos, but she puts the powder stuff back in there. Now we only use this powder stuff for 3 of the cycles. The last cycle we don't use it. Then she puts the water back in there, and then she puts the lid on. Now, personally, if I had to do that lid, I probably would jack that all up. I think if I had to put that lid on, I wouldn't be able to put it on as simple as my wife does. Puts the lid on and it's ready to go for another week. That's right, another week. And I can't wait till the next cleanup so I can see what these things look like. Oh yeah, if they look this remarkable now after the first week, I can only imagine what the second week's gonna look like. Yeah, we've been talking about getting another rock tumbler, maybe a bigger one or one just like the one we have. That way we could do more rocks. Oh, I gotta stand in place and I tell you, it's gotta be the weather changing. I don't know what it is. Oh, but if I tighten up the muscles, it helps. And in other words, it kind of like, I don't know, I'm trying to massage my muscles by tightening up my muscles. See if it helps. But yeah, we've been talking about getting another rock tumbler so we do more rocks. I mean, the one we have now only does a certain amount. And if we had another one, we could do a double batch. Or if we had another one but bigger, we could do not only a double batch, but one is really large. Maybe put some of the really bigger rocks in it. Yeah, that's the ticket. As far as doing the creek rocks and stuff like that, this is all my wife, man. I'm telling you now. Stop for a second. Oh, that hurts. She does all the work. The only thing I do is videotape it, and I actually help find the creek rocks or whatever rocks it is in the field. She does everything else. She does the hard paint. Well, we do have a bucket in the floor. I don't know if I ever mentioned that, because you don't want that junk to go down your drain or your sink. It wouldn't be good for your plumbing. So we have a bucket in the floor that when she and also a bowl in the sink. When we do these creek rocks, we pour the contents in the bucket. Then I take it in a special place in my yard and I dump it, which is fine for the environment. It ain't gonna hurt nothing outside. But that's the only thing I do. I dump the bucket, I help find the creek rocks, and I videotape it. She does the rest. Oh yeah, all of it. Okay, I went a couple more laps. For kicks and giggles, if I can remember, the next cleanup we do, maybe I will do it. Maybe then I would take over and do what my wife does, and she'll videotape, and we won't narrate that, okay? We'll leave that live uncut. And so you guys can see if I could do it like she does. See if after watching her all these times do it, see if I remember how to do it. I think that'd be kind of fun. I did ask her when she did these, we did these last night, by the way. I asked her, I was like, Angie, do we really need to wrench them off? Because she wrenches them off twice. Not just one time, guys. You've seen the one time in the video, but no. She puts them in water, then takes them back over the sink and double wrenches them. Oh yeah, and I asked her, I said, do we really need to do that? She's like, yes, we do. It's one of her pet peeves. She wants these rocks to go back in the rock tumbler completely 100% clean. Crazy, I know. Okay, I know this is off the subject and I didn't really want to put this one on this video, but there's getting ready to be a train coming through. That sounds so beautiful. But I'm down here at Waterway Park, and this is the park that they're wanting to make it into a campground. I'm here to tell you, I got mixed feelings on it now. Yeah, I know I made that video, but I do have mixed feelings. Some of it that they're going to do, if they do it, I like. But there's a little bit of it I don't like. So honestly, my opinion does not matter. It pretty much never has, even though I use the park. And the reason I say my opinion doesn't matter is no matter what I say, and I believe no matter what anybody else says, ain't going to change the headwigs on whatever choice they make. But I will go on record now and say some of it I do like. Some of it I do. And there's some of it I don't like. That's all I'm going to say about that. I might speak more on it down the road after I find out what they're going to do. If they do it, I might speak more on it then, but right now, I just leave it at that. Oh my God. Guys, you have no clue how much I love the sound of trains. Okay, this will conclude today's rock video, y'all. We'll make another one about a week or more from now of the second clean out. Stop. Oh, see, when I get in pain, it makes me breathe deeper too. I don't know, you guys ever get like that when you're hurting? You're like, I do that a lot. I'm gonna put you guys in my car. I better lock the door because I don't want somebody parking next to my car and seeing my GoPro in there and walking off with it. Because then I will lose all today's footage. Yeah. Who cares about the GoPro, right? I just don't want to lose today's footage. And plus I got footage on here from last night. And Train, you sound so dang beautiful. I love you. Is that strange telling a Train you love them? Is that, seriously, is that strange? Leave me comments. Because I do. I'm very much in love with that sound and Trains. Just saying! Alright guys. I'm getting that walker high. Until next time, let me put you inside the car. And we'll catch you in a couple days, y'all, okay? It will probably be a couple days now. I probably won't be doing a video every day. And the only reason I was doing that because it was helping my nerves out with Stormy. She's doing better, by the way. She's doing much, much better. We'll talk about that in the next video, probably. Whatever it might be, I have no clue. Right now, I'm going to finish up my walk. And we'll see you soon. Come on, let's you and I get the heck out of here. We'll see you in a couple days.